My family and I, Alyssia, are Americans living in Central Asia, but recently we moved to Thailand where the cost of living is supposedly much cheaper in order to give birth to our third baby. Welcome to the first episode of Pregnant in Phuket, where I am sharing in real time our transition into yet another new culture, my pregnancy journey, and what it's like raising a young family overseas. Good morning from Thailand. We arrived here Sunday afternoon, I believe. We started traveling like early Saturday morning. Yesterday was our first full day. Honestly, going to the mall here was the most overwhelming experience I've had in a while. I just wasn't expecting the amount of stuff that was here. There's a Subway, there's an Annie Ann's, there's a Sephora, there's just everything. There's a Zara, which I've never even been in my life, but it's here. Thankfully, we don't have a big budget. To be honest, our budget is very small because the cost of living here compared to the country we live in, it's like double the price. So we're not splurging over here, but we did get Starbucks and I had a maple something and it was just so good. Today we are actually going to tour a school that Kairos and Augie, maybe just Kairos, might go to, so it's very exciting. Before we go though, I wanted to give you an apartment tour of our Thai apartment. Okay, so when you walk in, this is the living room area. We have a little balcony out here. This is the kitchen with an interesting sliding glass door situation in case you wanted to peek in on anyone sitting. This is also the laundry room. Here we have one bathroom with a shower, and here is the boys' room. Augie and Kairos are learning how to share a room. Here you have our room. There's our bathroom and our room. Our view is quite interesting. I'm pretty sure this right here is a night market, which praise God that it hasn't been open like it said it was gonna be, because we didn't realize we were right next to it. But yeah, through here is literally like the whole downtown area. So we just got back from looking at 2 different preschools. Really loved the first one. It was so cute and so organized, really peaceful. It would just be really awesome to be able to send Kairos to a school for him to have structure throughout the day. We are still like on the clock working technically, so we will be doing a lot of language learning. We also need to do a lot of support raising. We would not be able to afford sending Kairos to a preschool if it were not for friends and family, so very thankful for that. But yeah, we have a lot that we need to do still throughout our days, even though we are away from our home. So we really could use the time, and honestly it's really just about Kairos having some structure to the day, which I'm not able to provide right now in the same way being pregnant. I haven't mentioned, I have been so sick, which is why we are here in Phuket so much earlier than expected. I guess I never got into that. We were supposed to actually come here in December because I'm not due until the end of January, but I've been feeling so sick. I've been having just really worrisome pains going on, and where we live in Central Asia, we didn't want to wait too long and then for some reason I wasn't able to fly, or if I needed any specialized medical attention, I wouldn't be able to get it there. So we just decided to come to Phuket early because we were already paying rent here in order to secure our apartment because it is high season. So right now the boys are sleeping. I may or may not relax for right now. It's been a very, very busy morning. I would love to go walk around and explore the city, but we might wait until the boys are awake to do that. We didn't bring a stroller though, so walking around has been a little hard with a 1 and 3-year-old. Eventually we will get one, I think. I also need to upload the video for this weekend, which was supposed to go up last weekend, but again, I have been so sick. On our flight here, I actually had food poisoning or something because I could not keep any food down. It was awful. I was miserable until yesterday morning. I finally feel like myself again, and I may work on uploading that video. Kairos really wants to go in the pool, so we might go in the pool and then go explore and then grab some dinner. Mama bear! You got fun! It's not bad. Mama! Mommy?
Mama.
Can go water? Can go water again?
You want to come with Mom? No, come on! Did you lock yourself in? Say thanks, Kai Kai. Thank you, Kairos.
Thank you, Kai Kai.
We are headed to the mall to explore and grab some dinner. We will probably have to take multiple days to explore everything that this mall has to offer. It is the biggest mall I've ever been in my life. Ever since Kairos was born, this has become an activity of our family. We just walk around malls and just look at things. I never was able to be a window shopper, but once you have kids, you look for fun things to do, and for some reason this has become one of those things. We also haven't learned the cheap places yet to find dinner, and not having a stroller, I don't want to be outside. It is so hot, and living in Central Asia where the weather is really dry, I have lost the ability, especially during pregnancy, to be in humidity for a long period of time. As soon as we landed here, I have felt like I'm suffocating. If I stand outside or in a place that doesn't have AC for longer than like 2 minutes, I feel like I'm claustrophobic and I need wind blowing or something. So much later, we got home from the mall so hungry because we did not find anything that was worth spending money on literally Subway was $18 for one meal. What happened to $5 footlongs? I am perplexed. But yeah, everything was so expensive. So we ended up coming home and ordering what we ordered last night. But that took so long to get here that everyone was just hangry and having meltdowns. So I didn't film any of that. We were just surviving. And then we ate and took showers, and now kids are asleep. I should have been asleep a long time ago, but yeah, I think I'm gonna read a little bit and go to bed. I did buy a little bit of ice cream. It's a very unrecognizable brand because the Ben & Jerry's was $13 for one pint. Like, it's literally more expensive than America. How is that so? I might have a teeny bit of ice cream and then take my behind to bed. I mean, I guess you would recognize this if you live in San Francisco, but I never heard of it. We'll see how it tastes. Let me just say, when I was picking out my ice cream, I felt rushed because the boys were crying. I don't like nuts in my dessert. This is very nutty. However, I appreciate that the flavor is real chocolate. Okay.